Are you guys surprised? I'm not sitting down at my table. Are you surprised? Number one, my room's a mess. So you can probably actually see more of it now that I'm like standing. But I've decided to stand because I'm quite tired. And I just got off of work. But I don't want to appear too tired. So I decided, why don't I just stand? Crazy thought, I know. So look, I got this like set from Good American, you know, Khloe Kardashian's line or brand. Can you still see it? So it came with this top and these pants, and it's super soft, but for some reason I can't get the top to stay up. But anyway, what's up guys? I'm Bria and welcome to my channel. So today's going to be a real quick video. I'm just going to be talking about something that has begun to happen, a plan that I have put into motion. So before I actually like give that away, I'm so excited. Okay, so before I actually tell you, if you don't already know, I think I said it in my previous video, but I did decide to extend. I decided to extend here. I was originally supposed to leave here, or my last day here at the Y was supposed to be February 21st. Ooh. But I extended for reasons, and now I'm leaving March 21st. It just felt like it was a better time. February is coming up really quickly, and most seasonal jobs won't start until like end of April, beginning of May. So I was like, end of February is too early to be leaving from here. So yeah, I have my last day here March 21st, and then I'll be leaving to go to Texas on the 22nd. But your girl's not staying in Texas because I have finally booked my flight for the summer. I really wanted to go somewhere, and long story short, I did have a $450 travel credit from American Airlines that I did use for this trip. So where am I going, you may ask? Well, I'll tell you. So, I am going to Barcelona, Spain. Yes, you heard right. Barcelona. I'm excited. I'm really excited. So I'll be going for 2 weeks from March 23rd to April 7th. I'll arrive there on March the 24th, so it'll be like 2 weeks that I'll be in Spain. I'll be traveling to Barcelona and Granada. I'm trying to keep it simple because of COVID, and I'm not trying to country hop or do anything too complex because I want this to go as smoothly as possible. So yeah. We're looking for relaxing, we're looking for smooth, we're looking for fun. I'm super excited. I started reserving my accommodations. Again, I have to like sit down and really talk to you guys about my prior travel experience. I do tend to stay in hostels, and while I will be staying at hostels this time around, I am trying to mix it up and stay at some hostels and some hotels. Alright, so really quickly, for those of you who are not familiar with hostels, a hostel is a type of accommodation where you share a room. So everyone is paying a nightly rate for a bed. Instead of in a hotel, you pay a nightly rate for a room. And so some hostels will have like mixed dorms with, you know, maybe 6 or 8 or 12 beds where there are guys and girls. And then some of them also have like female only dorms where, you know, of course you still have like maybe 6 or 8 beds in the room. Some rooms have en suites. Some of them have bathrooms in the hall. So hostels are extremely cheap because you're paying for a bed in a room versus, you know, your own private room. So, I mean, you can look for a hostel to be anywhere from like, I don't know, like 15 in like Southeast Asia to like $35 a night, which is so cheap compared to your, you know, $80, $90, $100 a night hotel room. Obviously there are pros and cons, but it really does help keep your costs down if you're traveling. To Granada, mostly to see Alhambra. I don't know much about it, so I can't explain it to you, but it's beautiful. I saw it watching a K-drama. What was that K-drama? Something Alhambra, Memories of Alhambra? Something, I'll put it on the screen. And it was so beautiful. I was like, remember this please for whenever I'm able to travel next. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, right now I'm in the trenches. I'm trying to figure out how to financially make some hotels work. Yeah, that's really where I'm at right now, trying to book all my accommodations. And then once I get that out of the way, then I can focus on maybe some like tours and stuff. So yeah, so that's really all I wanted to say. I'm excited because COVID ruined my 2020 travel plans. So I don't think I've ever mentioned this on this channel. I actually had a like 1 or 2 month, I can't even remember. It feels like it's been ages ago, but I had, maybe it was a 2 month. I don't know. It was definitely at least a month long trip planned for Peru. I mean, I had it all down pat. I didn't have it all down packed. Like I didn't have any of my accommodations booked, thank God, because that would have made it even more difficult, because that was Bria of, oh, let's just book a bunch of non-refundable things and like pray to God that nothing happens. So I'm like actually really glad that I hadn't booked my accommodations, because your girl would have screwed herself over, because that was the whole like, oh, it's okay if I book non-refundable stuff. I'm just looking for a cheap, you know, price. I'm looking for a budget. You know, I'm on a budget. I'm looking for a deal, which is fine. But the problem is when stuff happens, then you're up a creek without a paddle, and suddenly you can't get nothing back. So thankfully I didn't have a bunch of like non-refundable stuff booked. All I had booked was my Machu Picchu ticket, and then one hostel like in the town where Machu Picchu is, and then my flight, and that was it really. But yeah, that trip just of course never happened, and so I'm really excited for this trip. Of course I will be vlogging whilst there. We'll see how that goes. I'm really nervous about it, and also how I'm gonna pack all of this stuff. Like, I'm not taking all this stuff that I have with me. I'm going to really downsize my suitcase, because I will only be taking my backpack and a carry-on. Which, I may regret that later. But that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be vlogging there. And then I'll be talking about here and there about like hostels, and I'll let you guys know what that's going to be like during the pandemic. You may be wondering, girl, why are you doing that during the pandemic? And it's just so cheap that it's hard for me to ignore. One, it makes travel so much more affordable. But then two, as a solo traveler, I've met some really nice people while staying in hostels, and that has like been even more of a motivator for me to continue to seek them out. Yeah, let me stop talking because my mouth is getting dry. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know, that's what your girl is working on right now, trying to get this stuff together, man. Like I'm kind of stressed, but it's fine. I'll keep you guys updated with that progress. Thankfully, I'm up to date on all my shots. I got both my shots and my booster, which is great because literally, I just saw an article yesterday that as of February 1st, Spain is requiring all of the people that'll be entering the country to have their booster shot. And I was like, well, thank God I already got mine. But yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated with that stuff. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. I gotta figure out